Alright guys, let's take a quick look at ApeCoin here on the channel. Now the last time we looked at ApeCoin was back on December the 3rd. Now you can see we were much higher then, but I think we got the Ape Chain news somewhere around October here. And then we had kind of a pullback here, everybody got a little bit depressed, and then we had another run, and then we had a cool off period. So basically, you know, we have a resistance that I think we've pretty much broken by now. Let me just put this let's just put this like this actually. And I think about February this really started. I'm just going to leave this like this. And yeah, you can see we kind of hit along the way here. We hit in the end of April a few times. Let me just zoom in so you can see it's a little bit better. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we finally broke this resistance yesterday. Now it's kind of a late breaker, I would say, but it actually started the resistance a little bit later than most. Most started early February, some started in December. And yeah, it is breaking, and it broke through the 56.5 cent weekly resistance yesterday basically. And it looks like, you know, we are making a run towards, you know, 78 cents. And that's the target of this inverse head and shoulders here, guys. So everything is starting to look a little bit better for ApeCoin. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the volume. I do want to see the volume in a visible range here. Let's take a look on the weekly time frame. Now there's a lot of history. So it's kind of hard to see this. I'm going to try to fit this in the entire screen here. Now, it's very hard to see. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, there's a long history, and this actually goes up to like $20-something. But we don't really need to see the whole, I guess, just because, you know, we have a long way to go before we get to $20-something. But anyways, once we get above about $1.50, guys, the volume, you know, drops off extremely. You know, a lot, guys. I mean, it's really an extreme drop off. Then once we get above about $2.65, which is basically where we got rejected in March of 24, yeah, we see an even larger drop off. And then after that, we have kind of a small node here. And yeah, the more we go up, the higher we go up, I think the quicker it will be, guys. So yeah, I mean, we still have quite a node to get through. We are all the way down here, as you can see, just barely. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the RSI now. I want to take a look at the relative strength and stochastic. Let's get rid of this volume now so we can see a little bit better there above, although I know it's still hard to see. But the weekly time frame is coming up pretty heavily here on the Stoch and the RSI. Not looking bad, actually. Daily time frame coming up also, although it's flirting with being overbought here on the RSI. Let's take a look at the monthly. I've been looking at some newer coins, and they didn't really have much on the month. But okay, this is actually turned to the upside now on the Stoch, and it's pretty flat here on the RSI, but it is pointed to the upside and very low. So these longer term time frames actually look pretty good. Now, the 4-hour overbought on both the Stoch and the RSI, and it looks like it's coming down on both. 1 hour actually getting into the oversold region here on the Stoch, but still overbought here on the RSI, but coming down. 15-minute time frame, let's see, it is coming down on both the Stoch and the RSI. So I think on the shorter term, guys, probably going to get a little bit of a cool off here because, you know, ApeCoin has shot up just so much. Today, it's basically up about 15%. So let me zoom out and let's look at this on the daily time frame one more time. But yeah, you know, you can see, I do think this is going to make the target. We will take out this whole trading range, and the resistance, let's see, above. Yeah, you can say we got rejected here, we got rejected here, we got rejected here. So it's going to be a little bit stronger resistance to get through at 86, 87 cents. So let's see what happens, you know, step by step when we get there, guys. Now, looking at the tokenomics, guys, of ApeCoin, look at how much money I've lost, guys, on this. Now, I am a firm believer in ApeCoin. I've actually sold a lot of ApeCoin that I got for free because I'm staking it. I'm getting so much of this. I actually have it in xt.com right now, which I'm going to send it out shortly once it all becomes unstaked. And yeah, I have to look for a better deal somewhere if there is, guys. Now, max supply is 1 billion. You know, a lot of people say this is a meme coin, and maybe it's listed down here as a meme coin, but here they say game, NFT. Okay, it's more gaming, I would say, but a lot of people call this a meme coin, and I'm like, no, it's not really a meme coin, guys. If it was a meme coin, it wouldn't have 1 billion max supply. So circulating, you have about 800 million, sorry. So that's about 80% of what has been, you know, created and is in the max supply. So that's not too bad, guys. Now, you know, some people would freak out if they saw they were minus $600 here. I'm not freaking out, guys. And, you know, maybe I can pick up more later. But I'm okay with the amount I have, honestly. And I do think $1.76 for sure is in the bag. Now, will it get back to its all-time high? The all-time high, they say, is $26.70. I think that's correct, actually. That's about a 98%, you know, discount at the moment. I mean, whew, you know, the all-time low also was about a month ago at 35 cents. Now, if you picked it up down there, great buy, guys. Good job. But yeah, 26.70 in this bull run, you know, having such low supply, yeah, it could happen, but we need the metaverse open, guys. I think it's the other side we're waiting on or something. Let's see, they have this, they have this. Let's fast forward here. I think it's this we're waiting on. I'm not sure 100% though. I know that there's a metaverse and we're just waiting for it to be created, and I still haven't heard anything about it. So it's very possible that it hasn't been, you know, created yet. So anyways, if that gets created, guys, I think easily, you know, this could be a $40 or $50 coin, but it basically has to get created this bull run, and this bull run is coming to a point where we're getting to the end, guys. So yeah, I mean, let's see. I still love this coin. I don't know why. I've just been, you know, I'm just infatuated with it for some reason, but and yeah, let's see what happens. Anyways, let's take a look at Coinondo here for ApeCoin, guys. We do have 21 deals here. Now, I wouldn't recommend xt.com, guys. Like I said, they stole my Casper, and I'm about to send all of my ApeCoin out. I know they do give good deals here. As you can see, 30 days, you get almost 15%, but hey, it's not worth it if they're going to steal coins. So they can delist something, and then you'll never get it out, guys. And that shouldn't happen. I had that happen with BitGet, and they let me send out the coins. So there's no reason they should have closed it down permanently and make people lose their coins. But yeah, it looks like maybe Binance could be my, you know, best bet, but it's only about 2.8%. Unfortunately, not sure if there's any other exchanges that offer better that are not listed here. Maybe I can check BitGet. You know, BitGet, I think I had it there before, and I moved it to XT. So anyways, guys, check out the deals. And yeah, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this with your friends. Look at some of the deals for the exchanges that I have below in the description. If you want Mutix, guys, you can sign up to Mutix as well. I do have the link down in my description as well. Keep in mind, it's not all about these, you know, measurements of news. It's really, there's a lot of charts and statistics and things here. You also get articles written by the people who made Mutix here as well. And it's a very good trading tool, especially if you're not doing, like, if you're not only doing other things just other than crypto, really. So if you're doing stocks and things, it's actually very helpful. But it is very helpful for crypto too, guys. So anyways, thank you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.